Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to day number 16 of the Zurubang World League. It's the first part, and we're having a very interesting constellation in the table, as you might have already checked out. 3 teams have 21 points. The team set on number 2 is Egypt, and Egypt is playing against Brazil. And Brazil could only win... No, actually they could only... They lost 4 out of 5 games, my god. So it is time for them to show how strong they are. Maybe it is the best choice for them to show it right now against Egypt with 2 water cards. The Periton, no, cannot really help. No, it's actually terrible. It doesn't look like they can help at all here. Oh gosh, and it already begins. The Cockatrice loses against the Flying Piranhas. They're destroyed, but that hardly matters. Virgo loses against the Boomerang Fighter though. And the Black Energy Knight loses against the Red Dragon. Hydra just wins against the Ember Gramkey. And the Banshee takes out the Periton. Ow. So it's 6-4 for Brazil. Yeah, those 2 water cards, they might make the difference here. And then the Periton is just like on the last spot. Now the Hydra just has to be careful not to stumble upon the Periton. Yes, our cat is very sad about that if that would happen. Hydra is his favorite of all the cards. Let's see, second round. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So let's first of all see, yeah, the Boomerang Fighter has the same destiny as the Hydra, it seems. Flying Piranhas are winning this. The Virgo is out now, taken out by the Cockatrice. But the Black Energy Knight wins against the Ember Gramkey. The Banshee takes out the Red Dragon. But of course, the Hydra loses against the Periton. So what a surprise. I am stunned. It is 10-10. And I actually thought that Brazil would again take out Egypt like tremendously. But no, the water cards are placed wrong. And Egypt does a very good job to defend themselves here. So kudos for that. 10-10. And we're in the last round here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, sorry Periton. That might be terrible. Ooh, Flying Piranhas win against the Cockatrice. But of course the Boomerang Fighter wins too against the Virgo. The Banshee wins against the Ember Gramkey, and that is actually the decisive duel. Wow, that was really close. Because the Red Dragon was out of the game, but how brutal would that have been if the Periton decides the game against the Hydra. Wow, close call, but so important for Brazil and so disappointing of course for Egypt. But yeah, actually, in my opinion, they came out of the duel pretty well. To be honest, they hardly stood a chance here. Yeah, so Brazil up some points again. Canada is challenging USA, and USA is turning out to be a surprise team at the moment. Let me check the stats because, yeah, they are the second best team. From the last 6 games, they won 4 and only 1 loss, so 1 draw was in between. That is a pretty good job they're doing right now, and no wonder they are on place number 7 in the table now. While, yeah, Canada has to stay on position number 19, just before Mexico, which is at the moment not even that hard. Some clashes here, back and forth. So the US Border team Canada against USA. How will this end? Oh, strong start from the Carrot Knight for USA. But the mighty Krabarka couldn't win against the Inuin. Oh, that's a draw. The Black Dragon misses the point against Orc Archer. And that's a draw as well. But of course, no Shana in the next round. And I don't know why I forgot that. That is actually another win for USA. Oh gosh. 4-6 in the first round. And yes, of course, on both sides we have destroying units or cards. And they have taken good care of some other cards. Well, the zombie might not be the most fearsome card of the US team. But yeah, what to do? Canada. Can Canada come back? Oh yes, that was important. And that was also important for the US team. Oh my gosh, once again, the Carrot Knight getting more points. Ooh, yeah, okay, the Sea Monster wins against the Doomer, but is out on the next round, which gives them a draw. That's another draw, talking about a draw. That, of course, is a win by the mighty Krabarka. Back is the Shana, though. And that, of course, is a win by the Inuin. And the zombie is back. Now, okay, 3 points to 13. But let me say that USA has to be careful here. I mean, that's a very, very comfortable lead they have. But in the wrong positions, they might get in serious trouble here. Canada. And the US team, they are not clashing. Oh, here, that's a very good one for the US team though. And that might be decisive. Yes, it is, of course, because that's all it needed. And again, once again, the mighty Krabarka turns out to be one of the most important cards in the US team. Oh wow, but also the Carrot Knight wins +4 against even powered opponents. That is the Inuin. What a pity. The Beholder wins, yeah, of course. And the Shana also loses, so in the end, the US team actually won pretty high with 10-20, and the streak goes on. The USA is on the move to the top of the table out of nowhere. They were such an elevator team, and now they found their rhythm and are winning one game after another. Congrats, and very sorry, Canada. So we were just talking about the rise of the US team. There's only one team who is better compared to the last 6 games. Australia. Australia number 3 in the table at the moment, with the same amount of points as South Korea and Egypt. And boy, are they doing good. Germany at the moment not so well. They had a good pace, but it's over. So I hope they don't fall under the influence of everything that happened already. But look at the clashes. If they are correct, Germany is in for a treat. Here we go, first round. Yes, the Griffin wins against the Sea Troll. Very important duel, actually. And the Ruby Golem wins against the Forest Spider, not the Desert Spider. And that is, of course, not so good for Germany, because no Ruby Golem means no points in many ways. So Fire Elemental could also benefit a bit more here, but that's just a draw. The Fire Ghost flies away. Sapphire Golem wins back some points, and the Green Energy Knight gets those points against the 3-headed monkey. So we have 7-3 in the first round. Ooh, so Germany doesn't want to be called like having a bad form. They want to show up and deliver some more points, and Australia has to concentrate a bit more here, because that doesn't look very good. Also, of course, the Earth cards, but that didn't happen, luckily. So here, avoiding the Fire card with the Earth card. Instead, it's on the first position. And it's a draw against the Pingu Samunja. Poor Pingu doesn't know what's happening here. That should be a win. Yes, but the Desert Troll moves one position further. And the Ruby Golem is back, otherwise he would have won, so that was really important. Fire Elemental also wins against the Green Energy Knight. And that's another draw, whoops. Three-Headed Monkey manages to get a draw against the Fire Ghost. Last but not least, we have a third draw in this duel. The Griffin against the Sapphire Golem, and only the points of the draws are the points which Germany could get. It is 10-10 right now. So a very tight duel, a very tight game here, which we have. Again though, Germany without one important player. Which is it? I forgot. Yeah, the Pingu Samunja. Well, to be honest, maybe this is not that big of a deal. Last round, can Australia get back to the top of the table where they once were? That is already a good start. Of course, Sapphire Golem is a bit of a waste here, but 2 points are 2 points. Oh, the Green Energy Knight gets 2 points back. Very important, Ruby Golem. Germany is leading now. Oh no, the Fire Ghost, which is not a Spirit Ghost. It is decisive. Oh, it's a draw. 15-15, my gosh. That was close. Yeah, 7-3, 3-7, and then a 5-5. Once again, very fair, very nice how this has ended. Well, at least Australia didn't lose, and at least Germany got a point against Australia, so probably both are kind of happy with this result. And yeah, for now, Australia is leading. For how long though? Spain has a great run at the moment, but not only Spain, also England. So in the first day of this first part of this day number 16, the teams with the very best form are participating against each other. England on place number 15 is one of the best teams in the last 6 games. They would be on top of the table right now. And Spain also would be all up there. So let me quickly look. Yes, England won 4 out of 5 games and 1 draw. And Spain lost 2 games, but won 4 in the last 6 games. So, okay. Time to duel. Yeah, that is a very good start here. Of course, the Cyborg Rain can win against the Ogre Mage and gets 2 important points here. But the Bone Golem hits back. England doesn't want to lose here. Dark Elf Assassin, though, gets more done. But the Bambi turns out to be very strong recently, wins against the Sorcerer Apprentice. And last but not least, yeah, that's a draw. So it's 5-5 here. Turns out this can be a very cool and nice duel. The White Dragon is about to get some draws against the flying units, I assume. Whoops. But England is still keeping up. Yeah, once England won against Thailand, once that happened, everything changed for them. They're like a new team. A team I haven't seen before. They were on the last place on the table. Even Mexico was in front of them. But then everything changed. Talking about everything changed, that hasn't changed. The Cyborg Rain is still on the first position, making some more points, but the Voodoo Priestess hits back. Very good against the Sorcerer Apprentice. There we have it, the draw of the White Dragon against the Gladiator. Mugog loses against the Ogre Mage, and this is another point for the Bone Golem. So 1, 2, 3, 4, It's only 8-12. That is a very, very, very good chance for England to win another game. Can you believe it? And Spain is a bit like, oh no, we're up there. We're on which table? They're on spot number 6. They beat Italy right in the last round. They were so high up there. Now the downfall, question mark. Where are the clashes? Here and here. Looks equal. But it's difficult to get those points back. The Bambi again. Crazy how good it became. 2 points. Cyborg Rain once again against the Voodoo Priestess. Oh, that is so important. Dark Elf Assassin wins against the White Dragon. But the Moogog loses. And it is over. Although the Gladiator can win here. 6 points is not enough. And England is winning and winning and winning. 14-16 for England. Spain is massively disappointed, stays on 19 points, while England now has 13 points, is moving into the middle of the table now, slowly but surely. So congrats for that, guys. Our last duel of this first part is Thailand against Vietnam. Thailand was unbeatable for such a long time. Now they're on place number 5. 9 victories, 1 draw and 5 losses. Oof. And Vietnam, it's even a more fearsome story. They are on place number 18. They are falling down in the table. They might not be there for the next season if they cannot wake up on time. Ay. So both teams are in a huge struggle at the moment, and both have to do anything to get out of there. Let's see how this goes. Looks very, very good for Thailand. First round, yeah, the Green Dragon wins against the Werewolf. Oh, the Spectre, which is not the water card, loses against the Tarachi. That was lucky. Alpacat loses against the Death Scarecrow. Yes, actually there's a lot of shooting units in the Vietnam team. Oof. But the Succubus gets the points back. Nonetheless, Air Elemental seals the deal 6-4 in the first round. Yeah, and we already discovered Thailand won against Spain. Pretty easy. So they don't fear shooting units at all. They go like, yeah, let them come. We're quicker. We're stronger. We fly away. We get the draw. We know where to position ourselves. And this happens to Vietnam at the moment. They have a hard time with this. And another clash. Oh, it doesn't look good. Yeah, oh, wow, Death Scarecrow wins against the Spectre. Lucky again. Both cards are not what they seem to be, but it still turns out the way it should be. And the Air Elemental again wins against the Clay Golem. Yeah, sometimes they are just trying to get certain cards to win against them all the times, just like the Succubus once again against the Otter Warrior, and the Green Dragon wins against the Werewolf again, although the Tarachi can beat the Alpacat. It is 12-8 and Vietnam is still struggling heavily. Oh boy, their shooting units really cannot help. It is as Thailand has tried to do it. They are too quick, too strong, too much to deal with. Last round. Any chance of a comeback? No clash at all this time. Is this good or bad for Vietnam? That's a win. Tarachi takes out the Air Elemental. That was pretty important. That is a draw now. The Spectre was always giving points. Can get the draw here. Another draw of the Clay Golem. That is another draw, my gosh. So, wait, what happens here? Oh, the Alpha Cat! This was so important! My gosh! If the Alpha Cat would have lost, oh boy, I wouldn't know what to say here. But now everything is pretty fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. So it's 17 to 13. And yeah, wow, Vietnam could come back, but not enough. And it's not even a 16 to 14. So yeah, what to say? Thailand back again, 21 points, and Vietnam feeling bad for them. And that was it actually. That was the part number 1. We see each other tomorrow.